everyone, this is Kathleen with Be Again Books, and I am so pleased today to show you this new journal I've been working on. It is 3 signatures, 146 pages. It has 30 pockets and tucks and 38 pieces of ephemera. I've used a recycled Reader's Digest book and have had to rebuild the spine, which I did out of fabric. And I've done this pretty collage here on the front using a lot of images from the Graphics Fairy. And I have a hair tie and jeans button closure. Make it sturdy. Let's just go inside and see. It's just something I feel. So lots of room for journaling and fun little side tucks and pockets. Embossed. This is a heavy book page. This is just a little journal card and another little paper in a little double side tuck spot. Vintage book page. This is a recycled greeting card or a note card. I wanted this to be blue and golden, just to reflect the beautiful light that we have going on at this time of year. Some lace here on the edge. Just a really old 11/22/99. That might be 1899. Yeah, it must be, because 1999 it wouldn't look that old. Here is that over the page flip that we did together. This folds all the way out. So you can journal on this or put pictures or, yeah, however you might want to use that. And on this side, it has this is a Cruel Wool vintage piece of ephemera. I just have that slid in there. This is some vintage book page. Here is the double, triple pocket flip out and America Discovery and Exploration, The Voyages of Henry Hudson, a library card catalog card. And this flips all the way out. And here is the tuck spot here. And here is the tuck spot behind. Some vintage ephemera page here. This is some kind of a patient, a medical appointment, a record card. And this is a vintage 1908 envelope and a little thank you card from the thrift store. Slides in there. Here is the flip that I was talking about earlier. So we did this together. It's a double pocket flip. So the card can go in either side. Butterflies and Moths, Great Britain. large postcard, journaling card, and a little dangle here. Another card catalog card, Appalachia Gold. I love how layers look in the journal. I just really like making those. This is just a journal, an extra journal paper. Done some stenciling, and it just fits over there with this little ribbon on and a paper clip. Out a corner pocket and a glassine envelope. There's nothing inside of it, but I have included just this little journal card here. Here's a piece of my favorite stationery. I think I have maybe 3 sheets of that left. A guest book. Washi tape. Here's another over-the-page flip. Maybe you can tell I like making these. This is a vintage, just a trade card of some kind. And on this side, I have just a little tag on a button card, and my little flashcard K. And again, that can go on either side, doesn't matter which, it just flips over the page. Another flip. Wrap around to-do list and a little, it's just ripped out of a book. Due date slip. Oops. And one of my favorite things to do are these cluster belly bands. This one has a lot of vintage ephemera, an old whiskey label, linseed oil from an old like pharmacy label, a ticket, and then just some other pieces. And this, it's bumpy. Maybe you can see those little flecks. Those are seeds. So this is seed paper. It came in a card to a friend of mine, and she passed it on to me after she enjoyed it. And I have thought that the colors were so pretty, and so I've included it in here. This paper can be planted in the spring, and flowers will grow. Some Sorry silk ruffle. You can see how much room there is to journal and write. Here is another journal paper flip. I've done a little collage here in the corner. Isn't that pretty? Pretty graphics, very digitals. A little bound-in tag with just some watercolor and stamping and a sticker. And a little double tuck. With a vintage calendar. This is just a pocket, fold-over pocket, and it just has 2 spots for ephemera, and again it folds over the page like that. I really like these over-the-page elements, and partly it's because it leaves the page underneath. It just leaves that free, you know, for other journaling or even hidden journaling. You can cover it up, or pictures, or whatever. But it just creates more in the journal, more places and pockets and spots for journaling. This is another one of my favorite elements, a wraparound cluster pocket, and just a little collaged journaling card. I have left that slightly over the edge so that it's kind of like a little tab. This is that alternate envelope. So there's nothing in it right at the moment, but there's a double pocket here on the outside, and just also flips over the page, and then this just a little ticket held on with a tiny paper clip. I apologize for my fingers. I've been using purple ink this morning. Here's a little pocket and a pocket, vintage playing card, and one of my little altered index cards, and a vintage Fisher's Krusty Pie Bakery. And I have that showing on this side. Honestly, you can tell I just love layers. Yeah. Just creates depth and interest. This is a vintage book, a flyleaf from a Reader's Digest book. And vintage note paper, just a little decoration there. And some ribbon. And here's the last page, has this pretty silk ruffle, and there's the collage on the back, inside cover. And that's the end. Hey, thanks so much for being with me. I'm going to list this journal in my Etsy shop, so watch for a link down below, and I appreciate your interest and support. Thanks so much for liking and commenting on my videos. That really helps me out. I appreciate your watch time as well. We'll see you again with another project.